Most people think millionaires are born lucky, but the truth is they're built through habits, not miracles. Wealth isn't created by one big win. It's created by small, consistent actions repeated daily. Every financial empire started with a decision to think differently, act intentionally, and stay disciplined when others gave up. Millionaires don't chase money. They attract it by mastering their mindset, time, and priorities. Because wealth isn't something you find, it's something you create. And the good news? You can start today. In this video, we'll uncover the 10 wealth habits that separate the rich from the rest. Habits you can begin right now to transform your life, your finances, and your future. So get ready, because this isn't about luxury. It's about legacy. Every great fortune begins with small, unseen decisions. What you do daily defines what you own decades later. Wealth isn't built in the spotlight. It's built in silence with persistence that never quits. 1. They pay themselves. First, before millionaires spend a single dollar, they invest in themselves. They don't wait to see what's left over. They make saving and investing non-negotiable. They treat every paycheck like a tool for freedom, not just survival. Because paying yourself first isn't greed, it's discipline. The average person works for money. Millionaires make money work for them. They automate investments, build safety nets, and let compounding do the heavy lifting. This habit isn't about the amount, it's about the order. The rich invest before they spend. The poor spend before they invest. Every dollar you keep is a soldier in your army of freedom, and the earlier you deploy it, the stronger it grows. Every time they pay themselves first, they're voting for their future self. It's a quiet declaration that long-term vision matters more than short-term pleasure. That's how small habits become empires over time. 2. They obsess over learning. Millionaires are students long after school ends. They read, study, and stay curious about how money, people, and markets work. Because knowledge compounds faster than interest. While most people scroll for entertainment, the wealthy scroll for information. They learn from failures, mentors, and mistakes, not just success stories. Their hunger to improve never ends because they know ignorance is more expensive than education. Every book, podcast, or mentor adds another brick to their mental foundation. Millionaires don't just earn more, they learn more, and that's why they stay ahead. They understand that one new idea can change their financial future forever. Learning keeps their edge sharp and their perspective evolving. For them, growth isn't optional, it's oxygen. 3. They value time. More than money, money can be lost and rebuilt, time cannot. That's why millionaires guard their hours like gold. They delegate, automate, and eliminate anything that wastes their focus. Because focus is the currency of success. The poor trade time for money, the wealthy trade money for time. They understand that every yes costs something else, usually progress. When you master your schedule, you master your destiny. And the more you value your time, the more the world values it too. They treat every hour as an investment, not just a block of time. Wasted minutes turn into wasted opportunities. Millionaires live by one rule: protect your focus, and wealth will follow. 4. They create multiple income streams. Millionaires never rely on one paycheck because one source means one point of failure. They build layers of income: businesses, investments, royalties, and side ventures. Each stream flows differently, but together they form financial security. It's not about greed, it's about stability. When one income slows, others keep you afloat. They turn ideas into cash flow and time into assets. Even small side hustles can grow into massive pillars of wealth with consistency. Because financial freedom doesn't come from one job, it comes from building systems that pay you while you sleep. They view income streams like roots. The deeper and wider they grow, the stronger the tree stands in any storm. Diversity isn't a luxury. It's a survival strategy in the game of wealth. 5. They invest consistently, not emotionally. Millionaires don't panic when markets fall, they plan for it. They see dips as discounts, not disasters. They understand that consistency beats timing every time. Instead of chasing trends, they focus on fundamentals and long-term vision. They invest automatically, month after month, regardless of headlines, because emotion is the enemy of profit. Their wealth grows quietly in the background, while others react loudly to fear. In the end, patience is their secret weapon, and compounding is their silent partner. They trust process over prediction. While others seek instant wins, they build inevitable outcome. To a millionaire, volatility is opportunity disguised as fear. 6. They track their money ruthlessly. You can't improve what you don't measure. Millionaires know exactly where every dollar goes, not because they're stingy, but because they're strategic. They track spending, analyze investments, and review net worth regularly. Their financial awareness keeps them in control, not luck, not hope. They treat their budget like a business report, not a burden. Small leaks sink big ships. And they plug everyone, because money doesn't respect those who ignore it. Awareness builds control, and control builds confidence. The foundation of financial freedom. They see tracking as a mirror, one that reflects habits, not just numbers. Every expense tells a story, and every pattern reveals priorities. The rich don't guess their finances, they know them. 7. They think long-term, not short-term. Millionaires don't chase quick win. They build enduring wealth. They think in decades, not days. They understand that real success takes time, patience, and planning. Every decision, from investments to relationships, is measured by long-term value. They delay gratification now to multiply rewards later. The average person asks, "How fast can I get it?" The wealthy ask, "How long can it last?" And that difference in patience and perspective changes everything. They see time as an ally, not an obstacle. Short-term thinkers crave comfort. Long-term thinkers crave legacy. Millionaires play the infinite game because they're not just building wealth, they're building impact. 8. They surround themselves with growth-minded people. Your network determines your net worth, and millionaires know it. They choose to spend time with doers, thinkers, and dreamers, people who challenge, not comfort. Because environment shapes energy. Negative company drains ambition. Positive influence multiplies it. Millionaires build circles that inspire growth, not gossip. They exchange ideas instead of excuses. And over time, the energy of their circle compounds just like their investments. You can't grow in the wrong environment, and they never forget that. They know energy is contagious, so they choose wisely who they allow near their goals. Conversations with winners sharpen perspective, while time with doubters dulls ambition. Growth isn't solo, it's social. 9. They take calculated risks. Every millionaire has one thing in common: courage backed by calculation. They understand that comfort never creates change. They study, plan, and then act, knowing that inaction is the greatest risk of all. They don't gamble, they strategize. Because fortune doesn't favor the reckless, it favors the prepared. Their failures become data, not defeat. They analyze what went wrong, adapt, and try again. Smarter each time. Every step forward may carry risk, but stagnation guarantees regret. They don't fear uncertainty, and they manage it. Risk isn't their enemy, complacency is. Millionaires know that safety kills dreams faster than failure ever could. 10. They live below their means and invest the difference. Millionaires don't look rich, they become rich. They don't chase luxury, they chase leverage. While others flex wealth, they build it. Their cars, clothes, and homes may look simple, but behind the scenes, their investments are growing quietly. They understand that every dollar spent today is a dollar that won't compound tomorrow. They don't sacrifice joy, they prioritize freedom. Because true wealth isn't about owning more, it's about needing less. And that's how they win the game. Most people don't even realize they're playing. They build quiet power instead of loud status. The rich stay humble because they know ego spends what wisdom would have invested. Simplicity, not showmanship, keeps their wealth compounding. Millionaires aren't superhuman, they're simply consistent. Their secret isn't luck, it's loyalty to habits that build wealth brick by brick. You don't need millions to start, you just need to start thinking like one. The habits that make millionaires rich are the same habits that can make you free. So start small. Save first, learn daily, invest often, and think long term. Because every choice compounds, and every habit writes your future. If this opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still believes wealth is about luck. Because the truth is, you don't have to be born rich. You just have to live like you're becoming rich. Wealth doesn't start in your wallet, it starts in your mindset. Change your habits, and your habits will change your life. The millionaire version of you is already waiting. All you have to do is start.